Hello. I was trying to finish setting up my cross stitch, and she was like, "Mom, pay attention to me." Mm-hmm. Yeah, you. Oh, I forgot my neon sign. Okie doke. Oh, Miss Ma'am, you're so silly. Yeah, don't do that. Anywho, happy Friday, friends. We're gonna be working on trying to finish up this cross stitch, which is exciting. I have the swimmer left, and then I have like a little bit of the water. We made it to Friday. Do you see the green fuzz on her head? Can I get it? Thank you. Do you want that? Yeah? We're saving it? So earlier, Maple was asking me to pat his booty. Raccoon, thank you for the 5-stream streak. And so I was booty patting him, and his head was down and his butt was up, and he ended up flipping over himself, which just absolutely cracked me up. Look at you! Apex Predator. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely make sure you hydrate. Top of the food chain right here. Meanwhile, her sister, I came into my office earlier, and there was just a turd on her little crochet blanket, and I'm like, did you have a dangler? Did it get stuck? Apex Predators right here. Mm-hmm. It was fine, it was solid. So that leads me to believe that it was just like stuck and she was trying to get it off. So, like, I was able to just like scoop it up with the litter box, like the scoop. Yeah. He's just a baby. Look at this baby. I have to like Klingons get out. I love it. That's what you call them too? Well, that's really funny. I was looking to add another webcam to my throne so that we could have one that stays over the chair for the cats. And this one that I got for like 30-something at Best Buy is on sale on Amazon for $400. I think it might be from a third party. What the hell? This camera is not worth that. It was worth the $30. Yeah. Right? Is that what you are? Maybe mine's not 4K. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Wide angle. Hi. Chat, we're gonna look at each other real quick. How's it going? It must be a different model. It's gotta be. Oh, here's the one I think that I had. Yeah, this one is currently unavailable. Okay. Yeah. Still, that's wild. There's one that has like a built-in web light. Or like, yeah, ring light. I know. Oh. Oh, she's so sleepy, chat. Oh, no. She's not sleepy. She's ready to attack. She's ready to pounce at a moment's notice. No, the one that has like the built-in light is $87. It's like the same model, but with like a built-in ring light on it. Yeah, hold on. I can show you. Oops. Where'd it go? So, this is the one that I have. Damn it. This is the one that I have. This one. Could... She just casually brought her crinkle ball in and then took it. Anyway. This is the one that I have right here. Then this is, I guess, like the next step up. And then there's this one. And then this is the one that I originally saw, and I was like, surely not. So I'm like, what the heck is the difference? 4K versus 1080p. They both have 60 frames per second. They do have different lenses. One has face tracking. But like... none of that seems like $400 worth of... like... camera. I honestly was like, this is probably cheaper than the Logitech cameras which over time, both of my Logitech cameras ended up breaking. Like, they ended up crashing out for some reason or another. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll look into getting, like, something like this, which was only 30 bucks. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was about to say, hold up, I'm about to make some money, guys. About to sell my webcam, sorry. I guess you're not going to be able to see me for a while, because that's crazy. Alright, hang on. Ooh, how did I do this last time? I think I just, like, dropped the whole thing down. Yeah. Whoa. Boob shot. Okay, hang on. Pippin left to go harass Artemis, who's having a good time. You know, siblings. We love to see it. Hi, Vibrant Pixel. You also have this kit? Did you start it when it first came out, like I did, and then completely forgot about it? Or have you not even started it yet? Because, evidently I started it in, like, 2020, and then it's just, or 2022, sorry. It's not that old. Let me go turn my light on now that the cat is gone. Oh, hi. Did your sister go bother you because you were having a good time? That's pretty rude of her. You should smack her when she does that. You're allowed to have fun. Jeez, not me tripping over the cat toy. Eh. I put it in a drawer because I still hadn't finished the cafe menu. Finishing projects? No, no, no. We just collect patterns. Surely you know that. There's no finishing. What does that even mean? We hoard the patterns. We buy all the ones that we think are beautiful. You know which one is... Well, no, I guess that's not true. I have 2 of the 4 seasons done from Frosted Pumpkin. I have autumn and summer. Summer. Yeah, autumn and summer. I haven't done spring or winter. I have Let's Go on an Adventure, which was one of their stitch-alongs, on my wall right there. And then I have a bunch more that I've purchased but haven't done. So you are not alone in that. I love their patterns. They're so cute. Also, I made changes on this one. I made everyone a mermaid. Because it bothered me that the people down here were in scuba gear and there was a mermaid above them. I was like, no. No, no. So everyone's a mermaid down here. We're about to stitch up the one scuba snorkeler on this now. But I changed it because I was like, why would there be a mermaid all the way at the bottom? And here, you want this? Then eat it. Like, why is there a mermaid here and then snorkelers down here? What the hell is this Pokemon? Oh, I hate it. Thanks. But we're gonna do the little space bun snorkeler. But I kept everybody, like, as similar as I could. They just got turned into mermaids. Because, yeah. It was fun. It was fun to, like, change it up a little bit. Because, you know, doing the pattern as intended. Or spending a bunch of time making changes. See? Literally made him a merman. Like, that was all the stuff that was already in the pattern, and that was how much room I had to work with. So he went from being a scuba diver to a merman. He's happier that way. Alrighty. But it's good to see you. I hope that you've been well. Congrats, Sharn, you caught it. Alright. I forget what we had talked about changing on this character. I think that we were going to change her snorkel color. I know that we were going to leave her swimsuit orange. And obviously skin and hair color the same. But I thought that we were going to, like, make her snorkel, like, a different color. Thanks! An avocado! Thanks! Should have taken a picture before I started this. I don't post, like, I'm proud I've been posting daily when I've been working on my full coverage cross-stitch piece, my progress. But I have not posted, like, anything on Instagram because it does not spark joy. The internet does not spark joy. But I should post. Are any of you working on any projects for this Finish Friday? Cuddling the dog? I love that for you. Cleaning some rocks that were tumbling? If you would like to share pictures, I would love to see your rocks. Which sounds slightly naughty, but I promise is not. Nine, 7, 7. Where the heck? Did I take... Start and hopefully finish sewing a sweatshirt for work. Start and finish today? Heck yeah. Should I be working? No reply. I don't think I asked that question. I think I asked what you were working on today. Not should you be working. No judgment here. Just cat food bowls. I think I've discovered I might be too autistic to do rock tumbling. Oh no, how come? Still so many stages to get them shiny and finish, and I'm over here like, ooh, pretty rocks. It's so worth it, though. It turns out so good. Finish Orange Bird. Start typing up the pattern. Have the body left. Haven't gotten any to the final stage yet. And I'm like, but they're nice how they are now. Yeah, I had done some rocks. I had done some tumbling. I really thought that I had other... Alright. Have two similar rocks, keep one, and tumble the other. You could. Two, three, four. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the border on this piece because I realize that I'm like, I might finish this today. And if you're looking at this and you're like, girl, that looks nothing like it. I don't know if I'm going to do the border. I haven't decided. I figure I'll see what it looks like when it's all like stitched and then I'll decide. I may want to do it. I may not. I put that in the wrong spot. That's fair. Thanks. I can't count. I hate that this isn't quite even, but I mean, I can pull it like this and then, oh, I guess that's a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. I also want to lower this a little bit because I'm holding my arm up too high. And it's gonna end up hurting in the long run. Although now you have the awkward boob shot angle. I'm still waiting to hear back from Woobles about my everything. The test, my pattern, all of that. Neck has been sore this week from diamond dotting at a slightly higher table. Oh, yeah. Changing things like that can definitely throw you for a loop. Normally having the stand up a little bit higher is fine because I'm working down like here. But because I have to be up here, if you look at where like my arm up against my side versus my arm up here, it just, yeah, you got to adjust that. I mean, it's okay. Right now they sent my sketch off to like, I guess the pattern people to approve it. But I sent them also my little, my test for tension. That was still so wild to me how loose they wanted my tension. Morning, Emily. Like, it's funny because when I think about when I first started to learn to crochet, and my tension was not loose. And I get it, like, there, you have people, you've got two different kinds of people. You have people who have really loose tension, and then you have people who have really, like, tight tension. I was definitely on the I have really tight tension. I think I need to zoom this camera in a little more because I'm really hyper aware of the fact that my boobs are like right there. Because there are weird people on the internet. You know? So many weird people. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I use this app to track my Animal Crossing stuff. Like what I've cataloged. And I've been using it since like 2020. And they have this feature where you can like basically you take like a video recording of your catalog and it will like automatically back up like what you have and what you don't, like based off of like, I don't know, science. Y'all, I realized today when I was looking for something on my old, like my original island, and the catalog said that I had it, and I was like, huh, I don't see it. So I went to order it in the in the Nook shopping thing, and I didn't have that color. And I went, is there issues in the catalog? And I've been checking, and guys, there's so many issues that I found. Like, I don't know if when I did the backup one time, I don't know if I cataloged stuff wrong forever ago, but I have like so many colorways marked off as complete that I am not actually complete in. So I've been going through and meticulously going through each item and altering the checklist, and and then there are some things that I have that weren't even marked off, but the majority of it is me going, "Oop, I don't have that color. Oop, I don't have that color." And dying a little inside. I'm like, I think I need to go to a treasure island, just like a clothing one, just to like get back the majority of the stuff that I lost. Because I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I hate it too. We do need to have a catalog party. And then I was thinking, oh, it's fine because I can take the clothing and I can just use the dye kits so that you can like change the color of items. The dye kits don't work on clothing, it's only on furniture. So I have to catalog the different. Yes, exactly that. If it had been correct, I would have collected more of the yeah. It's fine. It's really, some people would get really upset about that, and I'm just like, it's a game. It's meant to not be played. Like, it's okay that I haven't 100%ed it. If I was really about 100%ing it, I would not have put it down for as long as I did. You know? Haven't played in so long, I feel like I have nothing. Yeah. I'm waiting for the app to update and add the new stuff. Like the new Lego things and the new Zelda goodies. Yes, Petrichor. So Treasure Islands will have a lot of them will on Twitch will have lists of what is on each island. And some of them are just resource item, like resource islands where you can go and you can just gather what you need. Yes, but it's not in the app. It's not in this. I can't catalog it. So if I type in Lego, nothing comes up. But I already have all the Lego stuff. So I need to they need to update it because I had to write down that I have it all so that I don't forget. What app do I use? This one. Oops. I got an emulator Allison instead of buying a Zelda amiibo. I haven't actually used it yet, but Sari told me about it. Do you want to see? It does not allow me to have multiple islands on this. At least I don't think it does. Probably not unless, like, you log out and log in. So, I haven't used it yet, but I got this guy. And it's like an emulator. And it will let you actually, I haven't looked at. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, so wait, if I say this. So wait, if I say Sanrio. Hang on, I have to try this. Oh look, see, I was going through my thing. That's the reason that I got it. The emulator was like 23 bucks on eBay. I'm like, that's less than the price of buying the amiibos. And Sari was telling me all about it and was like, that's what he and Tessa use. And I was like, well, okay then. All right, wait, let's give it a shot. Real quick. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oops. So it works. That way you download and play games. Also included UI for cheats. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't want it for, like, to necessarily ruin the game, if you will, or make things easy. But I also, like Allison was saying, didn't want to spend $60 on a Zelda amiibo when I didn't want the Zelda amiibo. I just wanted to get the like, new items, you know? Look it! Oh. Oh my god, that's so cool! And there she is! You can't see her because of my big hat. Eh. It's like, this is a special villager you need an amiibo card in order to see. Like, you can't get this, you can't find her on a Nook Mile Island. Oops. Yay! That's so fun! If you want... I did! I just tried it out. It worked. It worked. If you want, I can send you the link, like the person that I bought it from on eBay. Oh, hello. Who's out back? Oh, is that Inky? Inky Bubba! Are you in the house? Are you hungry? I can go get you food. My little Mian. Yeah, just come. Yeah, honestly, just come over, bring your DS, and you can borrow it. Honestly, I was like, it's when Sari was like, this is what we use and it works. I was like, I'm willing to give it a shot because I just didn't want to spend the crazy price. I am, James. I'm literally, look at what I'm about to do. Also, hi, welcome back. I'm coming, buddy. No, don't go, don't go. Be right back, chat. What a baby! Baby! And both girls were like, excuse me, who did you go and feed? Who were you using that voice with? Both both Artie and Pippin are here now. He's such a baby. I love him so much. Yeah, you guys are babies too. You guys are babies too. He's so sweet. Look at him. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Sorry. I just realized something. Boop. There we go. He can hang out here. But see, did you guys see him, like, run up? When I opened the door and I was like, come here, bud. He was like, oh, okay. You're the nice lady who gives me food. And he came, like, running back over. He's the only one who comes by, like, at different times of day. Like, the other cats only come by at night. But he comes by... He'll come by in the morning and he'll come by, like, now. If he's hungry, he stops by. And I'm like, I love that. Because if I'm awake, I'm bringing you food. If I'm awake and, like, not at a doctor's appointment... You got it, bud. I'm on my way. Now Artie's eating her lunch and Pippin's lying on the couch watching her, so... Everyone's eating. He's so beautiful. Or she. I don't know. This... Inky is, TNR'd. Inky has the little ear tick. Also, I was able to boop them today. I was able to give their little head a boop. Which was very exciting. Holly's dog is named Inky. Okay, bye, bud. Be safe out there. Also, I don't know if you guys could see it. Evidently a squirrel brought a peanut back up onto the porch. That's what this is. There's just a random peanut. On the back porch. I don't know where to put this. I was just like, yeah, that checks out. You guys saw the boops? I think that he is going to be a great candidate for becoming an indoor cat. I think that he seems young based on, like, facial features. He's either young or he's just a skinny guy. But he gives me, like, very young cat energy. And the fact that he, like, comes over when I, like, you know, come here, bud. Makes me hopeful that one day I can get him inside to someone. And he can live a cushy, happy life like my kitties. Right? Do you guys see how Mr. James, who's like, no more cats, no more this, is like, go feed him! Oh my god, not Artie taking a massive pee in the litter box. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but holy cow. Just because we're not bringing more in doesn't mean we can't feed the outdoor guys. But see, some people would be like, no, we're not even doing that. Like, not our problem. James is a big old softie. It's illegal there? To feed cats? Or to have cats outside? It better be to have cats outside. Well, then I say screw that law. Because when someone is a terrible person and they dump a cat that has no survival instincts, if they don't have anyone out there to help them, then you've just condemned them to a long, slow, painful death. Not to mention the problem that, like, if people, I don't know, yeah, or you have native wildlife. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is like legal other places for people to use like rat poison or things like that for rodents. But guess what? If you use poison on mice, rats, whatever, then you end up killing cats. You end up killing birds who hunt mice and rodents. Like, it's just super problematic. So, that's always a concern of mine. That's wild to me, Emily. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've got cats here that I need to TNR because people don't care about their pets. Like, Tigger, who belongs to someone, isn't neutered. I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely of sexual maturity. And for every one male cat, that is a huge population boom. Because one male cat can get multiple female cats pregnant. Hi, Silly. Silly, you missed it. Inky was just here. He came by the back steps, so I ran out and gave him food, and I was able to boop his little noggin. I don't think anyone clipped it. I know. Yeah, my little void. My little panther buddy. And then Artie and Pippin were both like, they were both sleeping in the living room. They were cozy, happy as can be, and they both like got up and were like, "Who are you talking to, Mom? Who are you giving food to?" So now Artie just ate like a bunch more of her lunch, and Pippin's lying on the couch in here, little chair in here. No, don't apologize. I don't mind you guys being in the moment and not thinking about clipping. That's fine. You call Lexi your little panther too? Yeah. Ads are starting. All right. So I remember that we had talked about changing the color of this this scuba diver's snorkel and like fins. Because right now they're pink. I just don't remember what color we had talked about changing them to. I know that I wanted to keep her little swimsuit the same, this tangerine color. But I don't remember. Does anyone else remember? Was it green? Oh, hello, bird. That's cat food, you silly bird. No, not the bird, just being like, cat food. All right. Well, we're going to take a stretch break. Get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. To pull up the seaweed from the bottom. See, it's funny because I remember you and I talking about changing the color, Emily, and I couldn't remember what color it was, and I was like, hopefully Emily does. And you did, so we could... Whether we... Oh, ads. Okay, wait, I'll talk in a minute. Be right back. Barn Bunny. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. How was your stream today? What were you getting up to? Hello! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! I hope that you had a good stream. For new friends, hi, my name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. We diamond dot. We do miniatures. We play games sometimes. Really been enjoying Animal Crossing lately. Also, I'm making you a raid star, but you can't see it until I put my camera where my hands are. And today I am working on a Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery cross stitch. This was a kit from or technically I guess it's not a kit. I just bought the pattern and I have my own fabric. I almost said yarn. But it was a stitch along from 2022. And we're almost done with it. Because, who actually just picks up one project and does it all the way through without getting distracted? I'm sure there's someone out there, but it's not me. Anywho, what were you up to today on your stream? Hi, Debbie. Welcome in. There we go. There is your raid star. You are added to our jar of stars. Thank you so much for trusting your community over here. Also, for those of you who were curious about the emulator that I just tried out on the Animal Crossing thing, I just posted a link in Discord under the Animal Crossing channel. So if anyone wants to grab one, it's $23. Hello, it's nice to meet you as well. And it works for all games that use the amiibo thing. So it's not just Animal Crossing. Usually me, but I've been getting more sidetracked. Dang, that's impressive. I'm a one project knitter. That's the only I seem to knit one thing at a time. Have to raid and run and make supper? No worries. Does someone want to let me know what Barn Bunny was working on today or up to? I'd love to know. But yes, go raid, go run. Also, hi Hammy, it's good to see you. I saw you came in just before that raid. It's good to see you. So what I was saying before the ads started, I'm kind of debating if we do a green on this snorkeler, do we do the really bright green or the darker green like this one? Part of me is thinking this bright green because there's none of that up at the top. And I feel like that's nice and citrusy, like the orange and the green would go together. Why does that camera keep it must just be slowly moving. Look at how, what are we doing? Okay. Also, it's doing freeform crochet. Freeform crochet? Dang, that's cool. Celebrating 200 follows. That's so exciting. Congratulations to them. Oh god. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying. Can I do that? No. I just noticed that the chat... Hi, Elf. TGIF indeed. I just noticed that, like, part of the chat box had dropped down and was, like, in my camera. It's fine. Everything's fine. It was, like, overlap. Yeah. It was weird. I don't know how long it's been like that. The lime green would look great. I think the dark green would be good too. Yeah. There's already a lot of like pinks and purples over there, so I kind of like that idea. This one complete. It's one of your favorites to watch. Oh, I love that. I'm looking forward to seeing it done too. Crossing it off the list. Got alert because my stupid phone almost stupid died and my stupid cord doesn't reach where I'm working right now. I'm sorry, that sucks. I'll talk extra loud and clear for you to hear while your phone is charging. We might be doing some knitting on stream next week, by the way. I got a commission request from one of James's Air Force friends that he made while he's been gone to make him a hat. I have to go to the store and check one type of yarn because he wanted like wool, but he was specific in saying that he wanted merino wool, and I was like, okay, well I could special order, like I'd have to, I can't get that like from the store, not 100% merino wool. I was like, or do you want like a blend? So after checking out James's stuff again, he was like, maybe I do want a blend. So Michael's has like a 55% merino wool blend. that I want to go and check out and see if it's soft. But then we'll have a hat to knit. Maybe I should just order the 100% merino from Knit Picks. Just so that it gets here just in case. I'm sure I could find another purpose for it if it's not exactly. Hi, Smoothie. I'm hanging in there. We got to see Inky. He came by, which was fun. And we're working on finishing up this the mermaid cross stitch. This is the scuba diver. And Pippin's here. She's having a bath. Yeah? You're having a bath? Hi. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hi. You're just a baby. I have to find a camera to put over the cat couch here. Are you a baby, Pip? Are you just a baby? 'Cause look at this sweet angel. You sweet baby. Hi, Neofit Lady. How are you? You sweet girl. I don't know if I like these bright green. I think the dark green would look better. I think the bright green is too bright. So we're going to undo it. We're just up here changing colors again, as I do. Yeah, it's a really bright green, and I'm just wasn't feeling it. The color that they had for it in the pattern is the pink, but there's already so much pink in that area. Like, there's a lot of pink and there's not a lot of green, so I thought that the green would be nice to tie in some other colors that are just down lower. But I think we'll try this green instead. Yeah, I gotta use the colors that came in the pattern. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but all the colors are from the pattern. So, I don't want to like branch out at this point. Oh god. Does anyone have any plans for the weekend? Ooh, are you dyeing it, silly? The lime green looks a little odd, yeah. Gonna work on your diamond painting? I might stream. We might do some Animal Crossing. I don't know if James and I are having a date, a long distance date. Oh yeah, Olympics. The deep red. Ooh, that's fun, silly. A gloriously unscheduled weekend. We love that. We love a good old unscheduled. Do we like this green? Have a date one day, stream the other if you want. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if I should have used that green too. Mara, hello. How are you? How was your stream? What were you getting up to today? Raiders are coming. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety crafter and streamer. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. We also play games, like we've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately. We diamond dot, we do miniatures. There's all sorts of fun things happening here. I am doing pretty good. We are working on finishing up this cross stitch, and I'm heckin' excited about it. It's been like something I've been working on for a really long time. BRB going home. Drive safe. Make you a raid star. May play a board game this weekend. Ooh. Board games are fun.
I found my people.
Oh, thank you for that follow. Uh-oh, my looking at the outdoor camera covered up who it was. But thank you so much. I will look here in a second. Let me boop. Close that first of all. Well, welcome in. We are working on finishing up this cross stitch. We've been working on it on and off for a while, and we're making some good progress. Here's your raid star, by the way. And you said that you were doing some miniature painting, like painting of a miniature or painting something tiny. Either way, I love that. Thanks. Yeah, we have a star jar. Can I get it kind of under here? Yeah. For our raids and our subs. Our subs this month are pretty red stars. Chat voted on what color. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to see what we end up with at the end of the year. It's a storm giant. Ooh, that's fun. Well, thanks for bringing everybody over. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what color to make this scuba diver's gear. In the actual pattern, it's supposed to be pink, but we felt like there was a lot of pink already over here. So we are changing it up because I always change things. Oh, so at the end of the year, I got a big ornament, like a big clear ornament. And I put all the stars in it. And we're going to do the same thing for this year. No, so it's not freehand. It is this pattern. But I made changes to it. So like if you look at the pattern online, all of the people, like this is supposed to be a scuba diver and so is this. And I felt like if there were mermaids up here, then these ones should be mermaids too. So I changed them and I made them mermaids. So like it's the pattern, but with like a couple of changes. Oh, Emily. The bright green looked terrible. I think that this dark green is not the vibe, so we're trying this one. Mermaids, yeah. Mermaids are better than scuba. I agree. And I thought it would be fun to leave one like little scuba diver up at the top, like looking down at everything like, oh my gosh. Look at all these mermaids. We made a merman. It's fun. Yeah, I think that this is going to be the way to go. This green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. You are welcome to hang out and chat or lurk. And thank you again for bringing your community over. I appreciate it. I like this green better. Just typing I'm going to sneak away. It's late. Want to get to bed? No worries. Have a good night. Thanks again for stopping by. Yeah. I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's 4:30 right now, my time. So we're going to be here for a little bit still. Y'all are always welcome to stop by. This green is definitely the way to go. I'm much happier with this. Nearly 11? Oh my goodness, yes. Go rest up. Unclench and quench. Alright. $11:30 in the Netherlands, right? No. 10:30. Spoiler alert, we don't use military time and I'm terrible at it. Yeah. Lime too bright, dark too dark, medium just right. Yep. Yep. No, you're so good. Listen, don't apologize for me not knowing. That's on me, not you. My husband does military time and I still don't know it. Or 24-hour clock, I guess I should say. I was like, what the heck is that sound? Evidently the camera, the outdoor camera sound is on. Oh yeah, it's so easy. You just have to do math. You just have to subtract 12. I don't want to be doing math to know what time it is. I just want to look at the clock and know what time it is. No math in time, please and thank you. If I used it more, well... See, when we got married, you were retiring, so I didn't think I needed to learn to use it. Oh, wait. Here we are. Eight years later. More than that. Just get rid of the 12-hour and just go to 24, and then we wouldn't have to... But that's what military time is 24-hour clock. Love that color. Yeah, this is the winner. Hi, Sari. Gosh, I hope it's not Thursday. Sari, you know what I just tried out? and I told chat all about. Coding? Kind of. I know! Because Allison was talking about getting, like, Zelda amiibos for unlocking stuff in the new Animal Crossing, and I was like, you wanna know what I got? It's all thanks to Sari. Because I was not about to be spending the same amount of money on one amiibo that I didn't even really want when I could get all the amiibos. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, I would still love to get all the cards because they're pretty to look at. But functionality-wise, this is great. Don't let Mr. Nintendo catch you. Come get me, Mr. Nintendo. I dare you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we tested it out. I got it I got it a little while ago. And I didn't check it. I didn't try it because I was like, I don't know how it works. And then I wanted to show chat what it was. And then I was like, let's see if it works. And I just figured it out. It wasn't that hard. I would ask why I haven't gotten a sponsorship then. Why haven't I gotten an Animal Crossing sponsorship? Why haven't I gotten a brand new Switch? Mr. Nintendo's in your walls. Can we please have... Oh my god. If you're Mr. Nintendo, can we please make it so that we can, like, add stuff to the shopping cart when we go into an Able Sisters clothing room? Do I really have to buy, like, one shirt at a time? Can we please put, like, 4 different color shirts in our shopping basket and check out all? Please, Mr. Nintendo? Pretty please. Yeah. Have them get on that, okay? It's way overdue. When you're in construction mode. Let us have a buy all colorway option, because I'd rather have all or one if I can't pick and choose. Yeah. Or if you buy, like, the one piece of clothing, you should be able to, like, change the color yourself. If it's gonna be dumb and only let you buy one shirt at a time, then let me unlock all the color options if I buy one shirt, please. Just get a hack Switch. Back in the day, I had a hack DS that I did myself. I still have it. But That feels difficult on the Switch. I was a hacker. It's true. Also, I keep looking over. There are a ton of birds in my backyard right now. I put bird seed out. And they're just you just see them like flying. I know, there's a ton. Thanks to the lurk. I fear that politicians don't care what Mr. Nintendo thinks. I mean, I say still do it because all pressure right now is good, but, you know. I fear the people in charge would just be like, okay, and? We don't want you anyway. Because they're all dumb. Hello, Burb. You just eating cat food? That's silly. I fear that that would make you tastier to cats if you're full of cat food. Oh my god! There's so many birds! I tried to click and drag to see the bottom of the project. No, honestly, that's so fair. There are times, this is a paper pattern that I'm looking at, and there are times where I've tried to, like, zoom in to, like, count stitches. Because I have, like, for my other, full coverage piece, it's on a tablet. Here you go. Here's some more of it. Ooh, guys, do you want to know what else I want to knit on stream? And I think that we should honestly host like a knitting night. I have this is the biggest thing I have left. And then I have a little bit of water right here and a little bit of water right here to do. And then there's a couple of spots, like this is missing a pink stitch on the little otter's cheeks. And like there's a couple of just like those two stitches. And then I noticed right here, this fish is missing part of its finishing. Like it only has half stitches on the bottom. So like there's a couple of little things to do. But yes, this is the last big part, which is very exciting. Let me show you. I would love to, and maybe we do this on Discord. What the heck is... Oh my god. Okie dokie. Hey, guess what? if you're here and you don't know me, what's happening in the world right now is horrendous. And I don't agree with any of it. I'm actually waiting for my bracelets to come in. But you want to know what else? There are some really cool people out there doing really cool things. And I think that this sounds like a fabulous idea. So, this says a little Minneapolis yarn shop that launched the Melt the Ice Red Hat movement has some big news. The knitter uprising that Needle and Skein sparked 3 weeks ago has now raised over $650,000 for Minnesota immigrant rights. It all started with a simple red beanie topped with a braided tassel, inspired by hats worn by Norwegians as silent protest against Nazi occupation during World War II. Known now as the Melt the Ice hat, the $5 knitting pattern has been ordered more than 100,000 times, causing a red yarn shortage across the country. In its update yesterday, the shop wrote, "We are speechless. We are overwhelmed with the generosity of the fiber community and beyond. This outpouring of love and support is felt around the state. Because of you, we can help so many people who need it." So the hat is the brainchild of Paul Neary, an employee at Needle and Skein and a history buff who knew exactly where to look for inspiration. During the 1940s, Norwegians wore red tasseled caps called, I cannot pronounce this word, as a wordless show of defiance against the Nazi occupiers. The Nazis were so threatened by this simple gesture that they eventually outlawed the caps entirely. It was a history based around resistance and solidarity that felt urgently relevant. It truly does feel like we are surrounded and everyone is at risk, he said. I brought this back for a reason. So, there is both a knit version of the pattern, which is like the original, and a crochet version. And I really think that it would be super fun for us all to maybe buy the pattern and we can all knit. Or if you are not a knit person, like I said, there is a crochet version, and I think that we work on that on stream at some point, and then we can all wear our hats and just say fuck you. So I think that would be fun. And I will link. I can drop these links in the pattern section of my Discord. See, I appreciate places that do things like this where they're donating the money, because I've seen people, one of the grossest things I've ever seen was someone made a version of the little bunny hat that went viral for being worn by the 5-year-old. It made a pattern and then was selling the pattern and not donating any of the proceeds to anything. Disgusting. They basically were like, this is viral, I'm gonna make money off of it. Yep. So I am fine with people doing stuff like what this group is doing, where they're like, yeah, we've donated over $500,000 to this organization because we've sold so many patterns. So that's cool. Don't take stuff and then be like, I'm not donating it. Like, ew, gross. Oh, I love that, Silly. I hope that you'll share pictures of it. I'd love to see it. So yeah, I thought that was really cool though, that this company came up with like a pattern. Don't be a gross human. I didn't think that it needed to be said, but yeah. At a punk market soon, half of what I make is, oh, heck yeah, smoothie. And see, here's the other thing too. I absolutely understand that we cannot donate 100%. Most of us cannot donate 100% of our profits or our prices, like whatever we sell, because we just can't afford to. No hate towards that. Like in the past when we've done Trevor Project fundraisers here on stream and I've sold pride related amigurumi, same thing. I would donate whatever I would make. So, you know, there's a portion of what when I sell something that's like the cost of the materials. And then there's a portion that is like what I make, if you will. And basically what I would do is I would donate whatever I would make. So yeah, it's the same idea. We're like, I can't donate 100% just because I can't, but I will take a loss on like paying myself and I'll donate that instead. And like that's fine. I have no, you know, like if someone is making these hats and selling them and they're like, say they're charging $20 just because 20 is an easy number to work with, and it costs them $5 for materials, so they donate 15, that's fine. You know, like it's about, I get that you can't, you know, not all of us can afford to just donate 100% of something. But I love that smoothie. If you want to share pictures of your bracelets, I'd love to see it. Revenues and profits are difficult. They are. When you're a small business, it's very difficult. Like back when I made my sunflower pattern for Ukraine, it was like, I want to say 95% was donated back to like the fundraiser that we were doing at that point, because it was a pattern I was selling, and so basically the only money I didn't donate was whatever like the credit card or PayPal fees took away, if that makes sense. Because like when someone buys something, say like you buy a $5 pattern, I only end up making like $4 and like 90, you know, whatever, because either the credit card like that you're paying with takes a portion, or the PayPal or whatever. So drop some in the Discord. Yes, please do. How beginner friendly it is. I think that it's pretty beginner friendly. Let me see what it says. I plan on getting the knit pattern. So it has fantastic ratings, and just looking at it, it appears to just be knits and purls, and we're gonna have like decreases. So like those are all knits and purls, and then that is just knit up at the top and decreases. But yes, I can let you know. I can let you know how. Yeah, I'm reading. Welcome back, Petrichor. FMLA pay this year hurt taxes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, I love that there's like a bead. Like that there's a big bead. That's so fun, Smoothie. Hold on. Let me... I love that. Ice always melts. But that's great. The giant ice block bead. I love it. That's 3D printed? It's so smooth. How? Is it resin? Is it a resin 3D printer? That might be how. Resin 3D printers are a whole different beast. Giving me unrealistic expectations. No, it could be resin 3D printed. Resin 3D printers can get that smooth. Also, Smoothie, I'm willing to bet that you could change your price and make those at least $10. And people would still buy them at least. You gotta up your price. 10 to 12 at the bare minimum, I would say. Just based on like what it is. Plus, when people realize that like half of it's going to charity, people are gonna love it. Yeah. I'm just like seven is too low. Charge more. It's worth it. You'd say 15? I would say that too. I also understand that like if you're doing it at a market, sometimes you have to know like the markets you have to know the markets like who's shopping there. And sometimes you do have to adjust based on that. But to me, $10 is easy because that's two $5 bills or a $10 bill. Whereas $7, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I don't have $7. Like I can't make that like exact change or whatever." 10 is a nice easy, and then it's easy because you can say $5 is donated to charity, like if you're doing half like it said on the thing, and then people are definitely like, oh, I'm only like paying $5 for this cool thing and $5 is going to charity, if that makes sense. I don't know, 10 to me, I'm like, yeah, I can do $10. Like the knit hat pattern is $5. I'm like, I can do $5. There's something sometimes about like not even necessarily like a round number, but like a dollar bill number. Like a $5 bill, a $10 bill, a $20 bill. There's just something about like, yeah, I can do that. It's just one bill. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just one of these. That's not that much. Alright. Ad time again somehow. But look at the progress that we've made on this little scuba diver. She's looking so good. We're gonna do her cutie little space buns after this ad break. It's girl math, yeah. I don't know why it makes sense, but it does. um okay, I'll be right back. Take a stretch break, get a snack, a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, stand up and take a stretch break. Or if you can't move because you have a cat, just stretch a little bit where you're sitting. Okay, BRB. Dang, a perfect round. Look at you, chat. Okay. Allison, I bought the pattern and downloaded it on that stretch break. I would say it's very beginner friendly. You are either knitting in on a circular needle or double pointed needles, whichever one you prefer. You need to know how to knit a rib stitch, which is knit one, purl one. And you need to know how to do decreases. So a circular needle is very similar to regular ones. Yeah, I was just about to say, hold up. I do believe that there's someone... Oh, there was a critter on the camera. But a circular needle looks like this. Okay? So the needles are held together basically by a clear or colored thing. And what you're going to do is you're going to knit. You'll knit like you normally do. Hang on. I'm using that a little. So you would knit like normal, and your work is just going to go around on the circular needles. The only time that it gets tricky is as you start to like really decrease, it can get like really fiddly. But otherwise, and again, here's the other thing. I am more than okay. Obviously, I wouldn't share the pattern, but I'm more than okay to knit the project on camera. And you can see if it feels doable. Before you buy it. I also look at it as it's $5, and even if the money just gets donated instead of me ever doing the pattern, I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. But I can also show what it looks like on double pointed needles. Double pointed needles are easier as the project starts to get smaller. Oh, you're leaving? You got a twitchy tail there, ma'am? As much as I can do a magic loop on circulars. I do not enjoy it, yeah. I don't think anyone does, Elf. And not quite pet bowl time yet. We got about 50 minutes until it starts spitting food all over the floor. But I can put the bowl back. And it is 200 yards of red yarn in DK fingering or worsted weight yarn. Needle size is either 4, 6, or 8, depending on which weight yarn you use. They do have a gauge. It's honestly really nice that they offer it. They offer the pattern in different, like, so like if you're using fingering weight yarn, which is the lightest weight, you have to cast on a different number of stitches than if you're using worsted weight yarn, which is the heaviest weight. So I like that they, like, tell you all of that so that you don't have to figure it out, because that's a pain in the butt. That would require a lot of gauge, like, testing and experimenting. Alright, let's make some space buns. So yeah, maybe I'll pick like a stream coming up and we'll work on the hat. I'm gonna have 2 hats to knit on stream. Also, let's go ahead and do a point giveaway, chat, shall we? I did. I already have next Friday's projects. But that's okay. We don't have to do it on Friday. We can make a plan. Go ahead and type !ticket if you would like to enter. And if you are like, what the heck are we entering, Megan? Good question. We do a point giveaway at the beginning of stream and at a random point in time during the stream, just to say, hey, thanks for being here. And if you win, you get to put a couple of points towards what we work on next Friday. So we have these choices. And yeah, if you win, you get to vote. And whatever has the most votes at the end of the week is what we work on. Whether I should tell Sari they said the wrong thing. Oh yeah, it was more than likely on purpose. Sari would never troll, though. Oh my goodness. Yo, look at the cardinal. That's a female cardinal. Miss Ma'am, why are you getting cat food? There's bird food out there. Cardinals are so pretty. There absolutely was a bird there. It always makes me giggle that Sari has one of the most helpful bots. And is also one of the biggest trolls. We love to see it. Dang it, I thought it was Tuesday. Part of his charm. True. I figure he has to, like, even it out, you know? He's out here having his bot do so much good. He's like, the world needs a little bit of chaos. The world needs a little... The world needs some good trolls for all of the bad trolls that Saribot takes care of. And I understand that. Listen, we love a first-time chatter who comes in with, like, you know, a goofy joke. Or something. Just like we love a friend who comes in and lovingly trolls you. Good trolling is fun. He put all his good into the bot, so there's none left for him now. That checks out. I wonder how our dolphin shrine is doing on the Minecraft server that they closed. I hope they're doing well. I mean, Tony explained how, like, I could still log on the server, but yeah, everyone, like, moved on to a different one. Just kind of rude. Yeah. Has all the goods. Sari has to keep the balance. Oh. Oh no! I hope she feels better. I'm glad she's sleeping. Yeah, and again, this was my first time playing Minecraft. So, like, at all. Let alone with, like, a group of people. And evidently, I guess it's not that uncommon for servers to eventually either be shut down or people move on and make another one. But I was, like, really sad about it. Because I didn't think that we were closing that one down or moving to a new one. And I put my whole Minecraft heart into it. And I was not ready to play again on a new server. Feeling eepy and coffee wasn't helping. I'm so glad that she instead rested. It's hard. It's hard for us to not force ourselves to do things sometimes. Especially, it's hard because you're like, all I'm doing is sitting in, like, my room talking to people. But it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's tiring. I forced her to bed with love. Good. We love a supportive spouse. Speaking of supportive spouses, I can't wait until James gets home. Least of all, just so I can stop thinking about what to do for dinner every night by myself. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a million reasons I can't wait for him to be home, but goodness gracious, am I over this? I don't know. I don't have any food. I don't know what to get at the store. I also don't want to, like, go to the store or pick up anything. Ugh. Will you email it to me, Sari? Yeah, but then I have to go and pick up food. I have to go to the store and get food stuff. Hand deliver? I don't know if that'll get here in time for dinner. Have I put the cat food bowls back? No. Yes. They're back now. You mean you don't want to watch me try and chase and catch a bunch of cat food as it gets spit out of an auto feeder? And try and catch it before it hits the floor? As much as I love to watch that, I don't want that for you. Mario woke up and now wants your lap. Aww, sweet bubbas. Sweet snuggly bubs. Better give him what he wants. He was a croissant next to me, and now he is a loaf on you. Aww. Sweet bubbas. We do love a loaf. Look at how Maple was lying the other night. He took a bath, and then he, like, paused, and he just, like, loafed, but his foot was still out. That's his back foot. He was like, yeah, just fine. Whatever. He just left it there, and I'm like, alright. Cool, cool, cool. Evidently it's supposed to get really cold here tonight. And windy. It's crazy because, like, we still have a decent, like, a lot of snow on the ground still. Like, we've had a good amount melt. Or at least start to. But see, I like the cold better than the hot. Like, summer heat, not for me. Don't get me wrong, shoveling all that snow was also very not fun by myself, but the cold stays forever now. You're a warm weather person. 8K Megan buttons to go to Penny's Corner. Nice. You're getting there. 50s is fine. Poor James is back in the warm weather. Like I was saying to him, thank goodness he, like, is doing this training now. Because, like, it might be, like, 70 degrees where he's at now, but if he went in the summer, I can't even imagine how hot it would be. Nothing lower than 10. Yeah. Oh, no. I like the cold much better. I can bundle up. Ever since, like, my thyroid went to absolute hell, I don't do heat well. So not only that, but the bugs love me. So when it's hot out, I like to garden. I love being out in the garden. But the bugs also love when I'm out in the garden and I get eaten alive and it's miserable. Monday. Monday is when he finds out if he can join the next group early. Have a safe drive home, Silly. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice weekend if I don't stream. I mean, I'm sure I'll talk to you, but still. The issue is that now that they know he's there, they're like, oh, well, if you can't get into class early, we have a bunch of stuff that you can do for us on base. Because he's technically getting paid to be there, so the Air Force can put him to work. So you know, if you actually shot yourself in the foot, you'd get to come home. Sorry, don't listen to that intrusive thought. Don't listen to that. um oh. I barely know my own name. A towel? What? I'm sorry, but if they're making you do a Chief Master Sergeant's job, then they should give you a promotion. What am I cross-stitching? A scuba diver? They're snorkeling? Do you mean the material? The material is, linen. It's just fabric. It'll get hung up. They do not care. Can confirm. I keep saying that he needs to, like, push to get some promotion. You've been the same class for how long now? Yeah, it's hard to see, but there's little tiny, like, holes to stitch in. Hi, Tessa. I hope you're feeling better. I hope your nap helped. Mostly good. I just think that it's funny that they're going to have you do, like, liaison stuff at a base that isn't yours. Like, what the hell? What? Signed overage paperwork, meaning they had too many staff sergeants. Okay, I'm pretty sure... babe. You rejoined in 2020, 2021? That's 10 years. I'm pretty sure that in 10 years' time, the amount of staff sergeants and whatever the heck the next promotion class is, I don't even know, with the Air Force, I'm pretty sure that they have room for more of them by this point. 10 years? Please. I'll call up the Air Force. Who's your manager? I wasn't certified in the job. I switched jobs. Well, you should have waited until you got promoted to switch jobs, you goob. You absolute goober. Mm-hmm. What is E6 called in the Air Force? Because, like, I know that you were just a sergeant before in the Army, but then when you were in the Air Force, then you became a staff sergeant. So what's over staff sergeant in the Air Force? I only knew the Army side of things before. Technical sergeant. I know you would have been. I know that E6 would have been a staff sergeant in the Army. No, I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know what an E6 is in the Air Force. I don't know. Because I was like, oh, so you were promoted, and you were like, no, it's the same thing but different. It's all E5 but different names, and I'm like, this is dumb. This is so dumb. Welcome back, Emily. Looking at dresses? That's fun. Did you find anything that you like? Air Force just wants to be different. Yeah. It is silly. Either way, give James a promotion and a pay raise, please. Be an E5.5. We'll call that a staff technical. Oh, just going through what you have? That's fine. Did you find anything to wear? Technical. You were a 4.5 for a while? Oh? There's like fuzz. There we go. My dad was forever E6 for years, 11 to 20, I think. Yeah, E7 never opened up. He was Navy, though. That's neat. The Navy bit. The not being able to be promoted bit sucks. Was he active duty or reserves? An NCO without NCO pay. Active. Did you guys travel a lot with him? I feel like that can be one of like the very few neat things. Like it's an absolute pain in the ass to be told like, guess what, you're moving. But I imagine that there's a lot of cool places that you could see. Did travel? 21-year-old specialist ordering generals to sit down and shut up. Must have been both interesting and awful all at the same time, I feel like. Especially when you're younger. And you're just like, well, time to switch schools again. Tessa, hi! I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad that you rested. Ugh, I love these little space buns. We gotta do the little scrunchies now, but they're so cute. Feeling less sleepy? My throat is hurting. Well, that's rude. Time to make some tea and have some cough drops. Wide range of weird shaped items in size groups is a lot more difficult than it seems. Patch! Patch! The most dramatic of whimpers I've ever heard, sir. Threw a cough drop at you? Good. Alright. Scrunchies. Oh, that's funny. These scrunchies were supposed to be the lime green. Eat it! Oh my god, I completely forgot the ticket giveaway. It's been open for 38 minutes! Patch was whimpering, yes. Yeah, if you'd like to join the giveaway for, I was so proud of myself for remembering early in stream. I forgot. Anyway, exclamation point ticket, last call. Oh my god. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. The winner is Allison. I was gonna say, watch it be silly who's not here. Allison, where shall your 2 points go? My brain was like, bingo. And then I realized, oh yeah, finishing bingo. It's like, you already got bingo yesterday. What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, goodness. Maybe... Evidently, the little hair scrunchies were supposed to be that color. Yeah. I had crocheted Bluey. And then I was making bingo. And bingo is like most of the way done, but needs a little bit of finishing and assembly. Poor Bluey's so lonely. Yeah, Bluey is, hang on. Hang on. Turn that off. You see Bluey peeking out of the toy net? Right there. Poor Bluey. She's like, I miss my sister, and Bingo's in a bag behind the cat tower. It's fine. It's fine. No, we'll still be doing Animal Crossing Bingo, possibly this weekend. I might end up, doing an Animal Crossing stream. Yeah. I got a bunch of cuties up there. Some that I've made, some that I've not made. Boop. No, they're not suffocating in a bag. They technically don't have a mouth right now. So they're fine. It's an open top bag. It's okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just do it in the same orange as the wetsuit. You know what's gonna stink? We're not gonna finish this. We're gonna get so close. So maybe we work on it next week. Just to finish it off. Yeah, she's fine. Need a nap? Then take a nap. Then fire the missiles. Ah, good old millennial brain rot. Gonna go get cozy? Do it. It's a pretty sweet earth, you might say, around... I feel like that's said at least like once a month in this house. At least some part of that whole... Alright. Give me 1 second. I gotta go make sure Artemis isn't eating Pippin's food. Be right back. Artie! Where are you? Nope, for once Artie is inside the little heated hut instead. Hide quick, Mom's coming to find you, yeah. Nope, she was not trying to steal Pippin's food, so all is good in the world. Alright. We'll take a quick stretch break, and then I think we'll just finish
my people.
At least the, maybe like the snorkel and the mask and all that. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in. We're just about to have ads, because Twitch is going to play them, so I'm so sorry, but I'll be back right after this. Thanks for hanging in there, chat. We are just coming out of ads, but that's the one that I was trying to come up with a name for, and you guys were like, we could do Sequoia. Because it's the red tree. They are a bright red. Like a bright orange kitty. They're so cute. Yeah, I was like, we should... Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. I was like, we should do more tree names. Like Maple's named after a tree. And then we have Birch, who is a boy kitty that I need to TNR. And I was like, I should do some more trees. And then this one I was like, teak wood is orange. And then someone in chat was like, Sequoia. And I'm like, oh wait, that's good. They're cute. No.
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh. Ugh.
CPICS look, CPICS look, CPICS look more orange.
More orange. Always. Always need more orange. Obsidian, thank you so much for the 5 months with your Prime. I appreciate that. Let me make you a paper star. Oh, what do you see, baby? I love them, though. I know, they're munching. Move that over there for a minute. They're very nervous, this baby. They always, like, their head is constantly pivoting. Always listening. I'm gonna need to get more food for all the outside babies. It's the first time, I think, since Pippin's come inside that I'm gonna order more food. And even then, I still probably have, like, a couple, like, at least a week or two before I really need to get more food. Pretty soon we're gonna have to leave this camera up again like we used to when Pippin was outside, the way all these babies are coming by. Here is your resub star. You shall go into our jar. Thank you again for the resub. Oh. Point Sienna. Wow, I got that the first try. I'm proud of myself. Uh-oh, camera. The mermaid is so shallow-coated. It really is. I ended up turning the other two into mermaids down here too. We have a merman. And we have another mermaid. If you have cheap reading glasses, you can tape the lens on the Wise Cam and it'll focus closer. Interesting. Do you have, like, a picture of what you, like, how you set yours up? I'd love more info about that. Uh-oh. Buffering. See, there was, Inky came by earlier. Sweet babies. Treasure. Oh. I'm just supposed to use white on those? Oh. Hi, Mushroom! How are you? As soon as I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to show this camera on stream more, the camera's like, me? No, no, no. I'm a break now. I don't want to be perceived. Literally. Yeah. That's too damn bad. A sinus infection? Oh no. I'm sorry, that sucks. I'm glad that you got some meds though. I hope that you feel better soon. This thread doesn't want to thread. Just snap the lens off and tape it in front. Do you know what, like, magnification you got? Like, does it matter? I feel like it would matter. But that's cool. I had a bad day, then I had food and a nap. I feel more emotionally balanced. I love that for you. Sometimes a nap fixes a lot. And food. Food and a nap. 3.5? Okay. I might make some lentils for dinner. I don't have hot dogs, but I have pasta. Oh yeah, what did you end up getting at the store? You had a cheeseburger for dinner? Yum. Do I have a good lentil recipe? The way I make lentils is I cook the lentils in water with salt and Italian seasoning. And then as it's getting close to being done, I add ditalini pasta, which is like the little tiny pastas. Or you can add orzo or something like that. And then I also will cut up, if I have, hot dogs and add that as well. And then I add pepper, and eat. Like black pepper, not like cut up peppers or anything. They said to use white for the snorkel goggles, but I feel like that's too harsh. So I'm going to use this gray and then use a darker gray for the snorkel tank. Pasta sauce, few TV dinners, cereal, break. Milk, peanut butter, cheese, Gatorade, some seasonings, potatoes. Watch, you're gonna go to the DFAC and they're gonna make you cook your own food like you did last night. I know that that wasn't the actual DFAC, but still. I know, buddy. You've been really good. I'll be out in like 2 minutes, okay? Let me finish her snorkel mask and I'll be out, okay? I have to go. I have to cook. I also have cheese. I can add some cheese. A little grated cheese on top. Cheese makes everything better. Just one more stitch, yeah. Ooh. Yum. I had soup for dinner last night. I just really did not have the spoons to go to the supermarket. I didn't have the energy to have a panic attack today. That's what it comes down to. I love my babies, but I hate this last bit. Yeah. I can't even imagine. Especially while you're sick, too. That's rough. "53 more days. Not that you're counting. Definitely not counting. But that's so close. That's great. No way. Who's counting? Hey, James, when do you want to have our date this weekend? Do you want to have a date tomorrow? Or Sunday? So then, maybe on Sunday, chat, we'll continue our Animal Crossing villager hunt. Where did my black thread? There it is. Like, let me just give her her eyeballs, and we'll be done for today. We are... I do have a little bit more to do. Like, there's a little water here and a little water right there. So, we'll technically end up finishing it sometime next week instead. But... Nah, it's... Listen, you guys have been here with me while I've been doing this, so you're part of the process. You've been watching. Cheer squad is important still, yes. Support is crucial. Especially when you feel like giving up on a project. To have you guys be excited about it and be like, ooh, let's work on this. That's very needed. Vicarious finishes, yeah. It's a little bit tricky too sometimes when I'm working on like the big scroll frame to do all these little color changes because it's not as easy to turn it over. You know, like I've watched videos of people who end their threads without ever turning the canvas over, and that's just dark magic, I think, so. There we go. She has eyes now. And a mask. Cutie. She can see all the mermaids. Yeah. There we go. I like her little green outfit, or her little green flippers, I should say, and her green snorkel. So we have to do the snorkel tank, the mouthpiece, and the little connector piece, and then she's done. We have a little water, like I said, to do there. Hang on. And a little water to do right here. And then that's it. And I don't know that I want to do a border. I think it would look kind of nice in a frame, like if the frame was close, if that makes sense. Like you're just kind of looking under water at like a scene instead of it being like in a frame. Does that make sense? we go. There's the bottom. It's looking cute. He also needs a little bit of fin details, like this mermaid. You can see like has the little scallops. He needs some of that with the darker red. And I have to finish this mistake down here. Maybe I'll do that off camera at some point. But it is close. Maybe I'll finish like all those little bits off camera. Like the little the few things that are missing. And then we can do like the actual like last few stitches on camera together for like her snorkel stuff. I think a border would close it in, yeah. I like it loose so they can swim free. All right, chat. Well, we got a lot done today. All in all. It looks good. I'm happy. Alrighty, friends. I might be back on Sunday to do some Animal Crossing villager hunting. So if you would like notifications and things like that, come join the Discord. That's the best place to get info. But I think that I might come on Sunday and do a little Animal Crossing because I really want to find a villager. And I'm excited. Yeah, thank you all for being here today and hanging out, keeping me company. Of course, of course. I will see you guys on Monday for sure. Sunday, maybe. But until then, have a lovely rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty this weekend, to drink some water. Drink some water right now, all of you. If you can hear my voice, I'm talking to you. Drink some water, okay? Remember to take care of yourself, to be kind to others and animals and all those things that I normally say, but I said backwards, so now I'm confused. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend, friends. I'll see you later. Bye.